Alright everyone, I wanted to make this video to showcase two particular items in detail here because there is something very misunderstood about these items, and I don't think a lot of people are really aware of how powerful these two items are. So let me kind of break it down here, and I'm sure some of you guys are already aware of this vendor. This is the vendor that's on Anguished Isle, and I'm not going to get into too much detail about everything about Anguished Isle because I already have a separate video on the channel talking about this. But once you end up getting to the point where you can access this vendor, you can end up buying these life Leapstone chests and these honor Leapstone chests. But it's really easy to kind of glance over these and not actually realize why it's so good. And I'm going to highlight it. There's two reasons why these are actually incredibly powerful. Number one is notice the hold limit here. This is a description that we haven't really seen too much. You'll see like this above it where these legendary engravings, it says roster limit. You'll also see weekly limits, which reset weekly. And you'll even see weekly roster limit, which are, they reset weekly, but it's not per character. It resets for your entire roster. This one in particular, though, says hold limit 50 out of 50. And hold limit is going to be per character. It's per character based, but it also doesn't reset. So it's a lifetime total of 50 of each of these that I can buy on every single character, though. All my alts that then end up gaining access to Anguished Isle and unlock this vendor, I can also go back through and I can buy 50 of these life Leapstone chests and 50 of these honor Leapstone chests, even if I've already maxed these out on my main character. So that's the first property about this that makes it very powerful, but that's not the only one. The second one is these chests are actually bound to roster. It's not until you actually open up the chests and pick out the Leapstones that they then become bound to the character that you open the chests on. But the chests themselves, once you actually just buy this from the vendor, the chests are bound to roster. So you can actually end up moving these around from character to character through your roster storage. Now that is absolutely huge here because not only do you have the combination of being able to go back through on all your alt characters and buy an additional 50 of these life Leapstone chests and 50 of these honor Leapstone chests, but then you can use your roster storage to funnel these Leapstone chests to whatever character that you want that actually needs the Leapstones. And this is the perfect example of why I say, as a general rule of thumb, keep items, all items, in chest form until you actually need to use the item, because this item loses a lot of its power once you actually open up the Leapstones, because when you open up the chest, you can no longer move around the Leapstones. They then become bound to the character that you open up the chests on, where if you leave them as chests, you can move them around to whatever characters that you feel like. So just as an example here, what you can do is if you have like 4 alt characters that then gain access to Anguished Isle, and gain access to this vendor, you'll be able to buy 200 of these life Leapstone chests, 200 of these honor Leapstone chests, once you actually, of course, end up getting to the item level requirement for this of 1302. And what you can do is, even though you're getting 50 of these on each of your alts, you can then funnel all of those like honor Leapstones through your roster storage back to your main character, and you can then end up using them on your main character. And if you want to, you can then, if you're further along in gear progression, you can actually convert these honor Leapstones into great honor Leapstones as well. So these are going to be very good, very valuable, and a very powerful purchase from the Anguished Isle vendor for a very long time. So you guys want to still continue to make sure that you guys are doing the daily here. And if you take a look at the map, it's going to be right there. Make sure that you guys are doing this daily. Make sure that you guys are running through this dungeon here and collecting this currency, because not only are there incredibly good items that you absolutely want to get as a one-time purchase from this vendor, but these Leapstone chests are going to continue to be incredibly powerful for a very long time to come, with just the versatility of being able to get 50 of them on every single one of your alts, as well as being able to move them to whatever character that you want through your roster storage. So I wanted to just kind of highlight this in more detail here because of just how powerful these items are. I don't think enough special attention has been brought to them, so I hope that this video helped out kind of clarify things and bring some attention to an item that definitely deserves it. So with that being said, that's going to be about it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a quick like, consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this in the future, and feel free to check out the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/salt, where I'll be streaming Lost Ark as well as other games. Thanks again, everyone. Take care, and until next time.